Hey, good evening.
Good afternoon.
No, it's evening, dear.
Evening.
It's
Evening.
dear.
Good
You
evening.
spent a lot of time at the dentist.
I had to, and then walk the dog. So anyway, we did watch the press conference today.
Oh my God.
Wait, it was a cabinet meeting. Or was it a press conference?
It was definitely a press conference.
We will say that Alonia did not have a seat at the table.
No, in his baseball cap and overcoat.
He was in
t-shirt.
He was in the back row.
T-shirt.
It's just utter disrespect.
It's distasteful.
New angle.
Yes.
They're there just as tech support.
Tech support. His little T-shirt said tech support on it.
So they haven't fired people and frozen funds and.
Yeah.
No, they're just there as tech support now.
Yeah. And to evidently make sure that 200-year-old people aren't collecting paychecks.
Dead people, fake people.
Fake people, too, evidently, according to Alonia, collect paychecks.
That was all about the email. And just wanted to know if there was a pulse.
A pulse and 2 neurons can respond to an email. Like, he's just so gross.
He did not respond to whether or not this was voluntary or mandatory.
No, he wouldn't answer that question.
There was a little scary moment where Tiny Hands was asked a question that I didn't really quite hear what the question was.
I wish they would mic the reporters.
But his response was, quote, "Those activists will be looked at very carefully by the Attorney General."
Yeah.
That doesn't sound good.
No, that was a little unnerving. And he talked about the tariffs.
Absolutely.
Not on April 1st, though, because according to himself, Captain Tiny Hands, he is superstitious. So April 2nd.
And yet his Commerce Secretary was like, well, we'll see. Maybe we'll see if certain goals have been met.
Yeah, he prevaricated on that one. So
yeah. He also said he'd fire all the generals, but that was up to Hegseth.
Who kind of was like...
And then it was a long ramble moment.
Oh, at least 15, 20 minutes
about
on Afghanistan.
The equipment left in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Something about cars, and then cars on a used car lot.
Airplanes on air bases.
And amazing concrete runways. It was a little surreal.
It was a little disturbing.
And then said that we're going to get all that equipment back.
And that was chilling, I felt.
I don't know how we do that. But,
and then, oh my God, poor Canada. Oh, bless.
Sorry, Canada.
Oh,
you went on and on about Canada and how they rely on us for 95%.
Of what we don't know, he didn't say.
95%.
95% of something American is what y'all rely on.
Fig Newtons?
There. Maybe Necco wafers. They're a delicious candy.
95%.
Yeah.
Overall, he rambled. He didn't finish his sentences. No. Everybody smiled and nodded. Yeah. Alonia really said very little. And while Alonia was speaking, Grandpa was on his phone, probably playing Candy Crush.
Like literally, down on the phone the whole time. I mean, it's so embarrassing.
Okay.
It's just so embarrassing.
All right. It was an epic shit show, just like you would expect.
Yeah, and I almost took a Zofran after it. I was so nauseous. I mean, it was gross. Anyway, we'll talk to you in the morning. Have a good night.